Welcome to the Blue Dragon Guild, a channel all about Dungeons and Dragons. This is 30 Days of D&D. We are on day 4, because I forgot. Day 4 is our favorite game world. Dave, what's your favorite game world?
Forgotten Realms. For a second, I was trying to decide whether I was going to say Forgotten Realms or Faerun, but I guess it's the same thing, sort of. But yeah, just because I know more about it than I should, and I really I just like everything in it. And honestly, sadly, I don't have much experience in some of the others. I've never had a chance to play Spelljammer, which I would absolutely love to do, and I really hope they come out with a Spelljammer book for 5e. But yeah,
I should. Yeah.
but I played Dragonlance. Dragonlance is fine. Greyhawk's fine, and I've only done like one campaign in Eberron, so I guess it's almost Faerun just because it's what I got the most experience with and what I know the best, and I just genuinely like it a lot.
I think my favorite game world, probably Ravenloft. Because much like with what you said, Dave, I know a lot about Ravenloft. I've read the majority of like the novels that they came out with. I much like Mackenzie does. Mackenzie likes a lot of horror fantasy kind of thing, and I really like the Dracula-esque vibe that Ravenloft gives. But I mean, like with Van Richten's guide, there's just so much more that can be done with Ravenloft, and I really like all the potential that is there.
I definitely like to play it more.
Oh, we will.
Took me a minute to think because it's like, these guys know pretty well. If there's anything that can be read, I will not read it. But just going off of what I see and like, I would think it would be Ravenloft, but it's not, which just seems weird. It's like Baron says, the horror aspect. I love the Feywild, even though I've never really done much in it. Just every bit of it is interesting to me, just because it looks like a make-believe, like insane world. So I love that, but it's Forgotten Realms, really, big time, especially with, it has Icewind Dale in it, so I really, really love that. Love Waterdeep stuff, so it definitely has to be the Forgotten Realms for me of it. I know minimal to nothing about Dragonlance, and I don't like the way Eberron looks because it's almost too futuristic for me. But yeah, I'd have to say the Forgotten Realms, definitely, even though they're not very much forgotten anymore.
Was a homebrew world that we had when we first started playing 5th edition D&D, and those are some of my favorite memories, like exploring that world, expanding upon that world as a DM. I really enjoyed that. I don't think that world canonically exists anymore. I think that Lich destroyed it, if I'm not mistaken.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We'll probably revisit that campaign when we're like 60.
Yeah,
but yeah, we need to revisit it. But yeah, homebrew. Some places, I know some groups who only ever play homebrew and have never really messed with any of the other stuff. But I think it's worth it just to get a little different taste, a little experience and stuff. Because I found with D&D, like the more you play, the more you find that you either like or you refine your taste. Yeah. And it's just like anything else. Like, get into it, learn about it, read it. It's fun.
As a DM who primarily runs homebrew, I really enjoy playing in other worlds and like researching lore for like my character. That way, like I can, like if I read something, I'm like, man, that's really cool. I'm gonna borrow that because I mean, it's D&D. You can do whatever you want. Borrow from other worlds. I mean, that's why I've bought like every single source book. I mean, I've got the Wildmount book. I've got the Tal'Darai book. There's so much good stuff and all these different supplements that if you want to make a homebrew world, just do it. Just borrow from there. It's there. Why not use it? So I believe that is it for day 4. Come and check us out tomorrow for day 5. Until next time, keep your dice rolling.